Alrighty, welcome to 4-on-4, or shall I say 4-on-5? We've got Leo down here. He's taking his nap, but he's entered a phase where he must be held at all times. So I'm trying to help him out with that. Gonna take Urza or Hole Breacher? I'm gonna take Urza. I just want to take Urza. Wheel maybe Gadgeteer or Bauble. Also, Max passing to me. He often drafts blue-black, which makes Hole Breacher, I think, a little bit worse. And now there's Nadu, Cannoneer, Feywild, Caretaker. I think I should just take that. Maybe Kappa, Cannoneer, Wheels, or Portal, or Third Path. With Fury, Chain Lightning, Wooded Foothills in the pack. Okay. I like Feywild. Let's see. Nadu's going to go. Death Greeter's going to go for sure. Wooded Foothills, definitely Fury. So that's 4. Commercialistic Chain Lightning gets us to 6. Yeah, I would say a decent chance one of those 2 artifacts wheels. And we'll see what we can take here. Here, actually, I'm just going to take Volcanic. Volcanic's great. I don't really want to take Inquisition, and I don't want to take a tap land. If I had taken Hull Breacher, I guess I would take Narset, but I'm happy enough just taking Volcanic Island here, locking in some pretty decent mana. And then I might just take Frantic Search. I don't know. I could take Talisman, but that's just too weak. Maybe I'll get an Underworld Breach. There's also Paradoxical Outcome, but I don't really like taking that card unless I have 0 mana artifacts. Not that I ever see those, but maybe I'll get Talisman back. Who knows? Could be blue-red combo. Okay, now there's Arid Mesa for this Volcanic. There's Remand, which is a great card. There's also Monolith, Upheaval, Spell Pierce. I kind of just want to take Remand. I'm not really that committed to this Urza here, and Remand is just a great card. Yeah, at this point in time, I would actually trade the Urza for Hole Breacher, but what can you do? Oh, there's an Emrakul and an Inti. I kind of want to just take the Inti and be like blue-red tempo or something like that. Emrakul is nice if you pick up Sneak or Breach, but the rest of my cards don't go that well with it. Let's just take Inti here. Maybe I could draft. I don't draft this archetype that much, but having Volcanic gives me a pretty strong kind of inroad into it. That's one of the more important cards for the deck, actually. And then here, I'm just going to take Brainstorm. I mean, Reckless Stormseeker's fine if I end up blue-red, but it's not even like the most incredible, and this kind of keeps me open to being a variety of different kinds of blue decks. And then here, there's Fallen Shinobi, Mac passing the Ninja. There's also Sword of the Meek. And Treasure Cruise is nice with Frantic Search, Brainstorm. Kind of nice with Inti, you just fill your graveyard. But I'll spec on Sword. I already have the Urza. Gadgeteer did wheel. Kind of want to just take that. Tribute Mage is also nice with Sword of the Meek. If I can get Sword or Thopter. I don't think the Basalt Monolith is going to wheel, though. And I don't think I want to take Pyrokinesis. I don't have a strong enough reason to do that. Yeah, let's just take the Gadgeteer anyway. Maybe we'll get there with that next pack. That's the one that has Kappa Cannoneer and Iconoclast and Portal to Phyrexia. So hopefully if we don't see any of those, then I think we're in trouble. But hopefully that's not the case. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I will take the Portal, though. The Cannoneer and the Iconoclast being gone. Yeah, as usual, things are not working out. And then here, oh, well, easy Fiery Islet. All right, Portal, maybe. Gadgeteer, probably not. At least the Talisman came back. I think I like that more than Goldspan. I've got a couple 5s. Yeah, sure, I'll take Rabble Master. Okay, so I've got some potential options there in the sideboard. And right now I'm kind of like blue-red, but a kind of weak start. It'd be nice to open a good card here, I will say that. This deck kind of needs it. I just don't have any way to get ahead on mana. Maybe Remand does that sometimes. Okay. Sure, I guess I'll take Lightning Bolt. Not really thrilled, but what are you going to do? This is just not a very strong pack. And maybe Sicarian Infiltrator comes back. There's also Oliphant, but I have 2 blue-red lands, and I think Lightning Bolt is going to go nicely in this deck. And then here, I guess I'll just take Currency Converter. It works nicely with Frantic Search and Inti. And I just don't think I want a blue-black land or a black-red land. So I just don't have any reason to take those yet. All right. There's also Brazen Bar over there. Oh, okay. Now I'll take Mana Drain here. Oh, there's Thopter Foundry. That would be a reason for a blue-black land. I can float the Foundry probably. Mana Drain's too good. There's Skydiver, Mana Confluence, Gristlebrand, a Key, a Scythe, a Fracture Identity, a Stern Scolding. I'm just going to take Mana Drain. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And here, I like Galvanic Discharge, but I did pick up Bolt already. I kind of just want to take Thundering Falls. There's also Malcolm or Stowaway to go with this currency converter, but there's both of them in the pack. One of those ought to come back, right? 3 blue-red lands is kind of nice. Oh, now Dak Fade into Memory Lapse. Oh, I love Dak, but it's got to be Lapse. Lapse is just so good. And there's an Iteration which might come back and a Pentad Prism. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be like blue-red tempo or not, but this pack's actually been pretty nice. Picking up Mana Drain, Memory Lapse, Lightning Bolt, a blue-red land, Converter, Sword of the Meek. All pretty reasonable. Well, sorry, not Sword, but the potential for Thopter on the other side. And then here, I guess I could Spellseeker here. It's not the best Spellseeker deck, but I don't think Stomping Ground really does anything for me. I could take Gaia's Cradle. There are some places where Cradle could be nice. If I end up with Retrofitter or something like that. You know what? I'm going to take Gaia's Cradle. Let's see if this works. Flood Pitch Drowner. What is up with that? Urza's Bauble. Yeah, I like a 0. 0 mana artifact for our various purposes. I don't think I have the mana really for Coveted Jewel, though. Coveted Jewel Mana Drain is kind of nice. Maybe I will do Coveted Jewel. Yeah, all right. I'm in for Coveted Jewel. I didn't get the Iconoclast back, which is a shame. This would have been a really good Iconoclast, but Coveted Jewel's nice there. And this pack is all bricks. It's literally all green and white cards. I'll just take up a Seiju, because that's like the best one against me, I think. And yeah, I mean, this Sword of the Meek, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Mana Drain is just too good to pass up, I think. And right now, I'm not really liking this Rabble Master Inti. I haven't really gone that direction so much, but we'll see what ends up happening. Okay, Oliphant Wield, good with Converter, and I have a Volcanic and a Thundering Falls to get. Yeah, I like that more than Talisman then. Though, Talisman will help at casting the what's it called? Thopter Foundry if I get it back. Now there's Metamorph versus Mightstone. You know what? I think I'm going to take Mightstone and really hope to pick up a Mishra's Workshop. It also makes Mana Drain better. All right, Rabble Master, you're out. Inti, you're out. Okay, Thopter Foundry came back with Skydiver still in the pack. All right, we have outs. Had to rescue the dog. She trapped herself in a room. What a dog. I took a Suspicious Stowaway, which I think is a pretty reasonable pickup. And then I guess I'll take Mind Collapse and probably not look to start it. Yeah, you know, if I have a Green Splash... Flood Pitch Drowner. Yeah, maybe that works. Oh, there's a Gleemox. Oh, and if I wheel Workshop, which I think I have a good chance to. There's Twister, Wheel, Caves of Chaos Venture, Noble, that's 4. Copter's 5. Xander's Lounge, yeah. Someone else's artifacts, so I'm not thinking I'm a lock to do it, but opening Gleemox is, of course, just amazing. It's one of the best cards in the cube, might be the best. All right, that was nice. We'll Gleemox it up and follow it up with an exciting nothing. It's funny because this 2 picks out of that pack would have been insane. Wish's Workshop looks really good here, but I guess I'll just take Spire Bluff Canal. I don't know. I don't really want Raucous Theater or Sacred Foundry, which I know can cast Thopter Foundry, but I could take Lelia. This wouldn't be the craziest Lelia deck. God, I'm really not excited about any of these prospects. I mean, my red fixing is pretty good. Let's take Lelia, because then we have the ability to just put the Rabble Master and the Inti back in, and then maybe this Flood Pitch Drowner. I don't know. Something like that. We'll see. Look, and now I can take, like, Emberwild Captain or Fiery Confluence. I don't think I want Trinket Mage for my 2 things. Cast Fire is nice, but I don't really need to go another color, though. I guess I have a couple starts to that. I think I just want Fiery Confluence, honestly. Though, Emberwild Captain is pretty good. No, Fiery Confluence is awesome. The card always delivers. Oh, Ragavan? Okay, yeah, all right. All right, I like this. This is good. And there's also Tidebinder, Magda, Burst Lightning, which could come back. Vista can't, unfortunately. All right, Gaia's Cradle's out for now. I'll still play the Thopter Sword combo. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to get the fixing for that, but I'll figure it out. I don't think I want Forensic Agitator still. It's not looking amazing. But blue-red, kind of blue-red tempo, this Frantic Search probably doesn't make the cut either. I don't know about these random coveted jewels and stuff. Whoa, Flash and Minsc & Boo? I love Flash, but this actually looks like a good place for Minsc & Boo. I have a Thornspire Verge. Now I wish I'd taken that Stomping Ground, but I don't care about Palantir. All right, I'll take Minsc & Boo here. I've got some lands to pick up, but red-green lands tend not to be that hard to find, or blue-green lands. Blue-green's a little harder. I don't think I'm going to miss the Ether Spellbomb there. Steam Vents. All right, we'll just go for the perfect blue-red mana over Tarfire and Trumpeting Carnosaur. And Thopter Foundry, we'll figure you out. Oh, there's Vaultborn for that Flash. Talisman is kind of nice at casting Foundry. I could also just take Unholy Heat. Unholy Heat is just pretty great. Yeah, let's just do that. No Mightstone, Weakstone, no Coveted Jewel. Shelldock or Mystical Tutor. No, if I'd taken Flash, that would have been a different story. I don't like passing all these things. I guess I will just take the Shelldock. I don't think I want Brain Surge that badly. Shelldock is pretty good. And, well, all right. That was pick 8, so let's see. At this point, the Workshop could wheel, which I don't think it will, first of all, but it did. But I think I'm less interested in it. Let's see. What did I cast off Workshop? Honestly, it's just Coveted Jewel and Mightstone, and we just didn't get the cards for that. I think I honestly want Xander's Lounge, because that's a red-blue land that casts Thopter Foundry. Yeah, I think that's better than Fairy Mastermind. Spire Bluff Wield, but actually it's Zeotor's Proving Ground or Gemstone Mine. I have 1 tap land, 2 tap lands right now, 3 tap lands. But Proving Ground is pretty nice. I think it covers a lot of bases, so let's just do that. And Trinket Mage can get Gleemox or Currency Converter to just those 2. I could just take a Shield Breaker for the sideboard. Burst Lightning, I will play that. So right now I'm playing 17 lands plus Gleemox and Oliphant. Oh, Talisman, there we go. We got another Talisman that casts Thopter Foundry. Okay, kind of a nice little brew. Oh, I can also cut Floodpitch Drowner pretty easily if I want to. Oh, wait, no, I mean, I need more cards, not less. This is 16 lands plus those. Oh, I'll take a Tarfire. There's just some matchups where you'd want all your bolts in. Mind Collapse also pretty reasonable here. So now we're at 15 lands plus Oliphant and Gleemox. Okay. It's that. Maybe I'll cut a land. I'm not sure. All right. Let's save this and build a deck. All right. Yeah, the mana I think ended up playable. Do I need a forest? I have Thornspire Verge. Is it going to zoom or not? They're terrible auto zoom. Thornspire Verge, Zeotor's Proving Ground, Gleemox is 3. Treasures from Ragavan are converter-ish, and Oliphant, which gets Zeotora's. So those are all reasons not to play a forest. The main reason to play a forest is that Feywild Caretaker can get a basic only, but I don't feel like I'm fine without that. And then for Thopter Foundry, I have Talisman, and then the 2 Triomes, and an Oliphant and a Gleemox and the treasures. Let's see, I kind of want to play one more island. So let's see, right now this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plenty of blue. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plenty of red. I could put in one off color, either a swamp or a forest or a plains, one of any of them. I could also play a Blooming Marsh because it casts Minsc & Boo and Thopters, or a Nurturing Peatland. And then I could cut something. I could cut maybe this Floodpitch Drowner, which I think is like kind of medium. Yeah, I think that seems reasonable. I don't think I want the basic to search up with Feywild Caretaker, and I don't think I want any of these random expensive artifacts, but I think the Nurturing Peatland actually wouldn't be crazy as kind of an 18th land. All right. Yeah, I guess I'm in for that here. Let's put some basics in the sideboard. I might want to, against an aggro deck, I'll probably want to take it out. I don't think I want Blooming Marsh as well. I think just the peatland. All right. Nice little blue-red tempo deck with some kind of artifact sub-theme. Let's try it. All right. Round 1, playing first against the dog. Oh, there's Sword of the Meek for the Thopter Foundry. I guess I'll keep this hand. I would like to brainstorm on 2 probably. And we'll see how that works. I'm going to play a tapped Steam Vents, I think, on turn 1. And then pass the turn. Sandy usually is on whoop, there we go. On red-white, but no, not this time. Turn 1 Cobra. I love it. Sandy, you're expanding your range. Let's brainstorm in case I get a bolt or something. No. Play Proving Ground. I can go Stowaway. I don't know if I want to cast the Stowaway because Fiery Confluence a turn later is going to be really nice. Let's see what Sandy does here. Natural Order on turn 2. Okay. For Vaultborn Tyrant, I guess I will cast the Stowaway because Fiery Confluence no longer solves any of my problems. All right. Turn 2 Natural Order. There we go. Classic. Even draws a card off the Vaultborn there. Look at that. I knew I was drawing that. Let's attack and see if I draw. Honestly, I don't even know what I could possibly draw that could get me out of this, but we'll see. All right. Draw. Urza. Nope. Cool. Flood Pit's Drowner? Tarfire? I mean, Tarfire against Natural Order deck is probably good. Still want Mind Collapse and all that stuff. What do I cut? I guess maybe I cut just an extra land. That extra land I played, I can cut the Nurturing Peatland. That one seems like a fine. That was like an extra to have, but don't have the room for it here. All right, I would like to play first. Okay, I will keep this turn 1 Converter and Gleemox. So if Sandy plays a creature on turn 1, I can Burst Lightning it. And then if he ends up not doing so, then I put a Gleemox into play, and that's not a big deal either. You have any opinions? He does not. All right, so let's go Mountain, Converter, Gleemox, pass the turn. And then if I miss on lands on turn 2, which I will, I'm going to use Converter to draw a card, and then I'm going to miss again. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what the dog has in store for me. Besides having my number, Sandy beats me every time we play. My record against him is horrendous. And then if I get to 4 mana, of course, Urza is awesome here. And Fiery Confluence, you know, if I can land it before he slams Natural Order, which when he does it on turn 2 is not easy. And now he's going to library me. All right. Draw a card. Okay. That helps. Kind of want to just discard Thopter Foundry. I'm pretty far away from doing that, so let's just do that. Pass the turn. All right, any land lets me Minsk and Boo, which is a fantastic way to punish Library of Alexandria. And now if he plays a Mana Dork this turn, I can still Burst Lightning it. All right, Zagoth Trimarine. Land, please. Land? I could play Inti, but is that better? Yeah, actually, no. I really want to find a land here. Draw. Because then if I find a land, I can also cast Inti. Let's see if I can hit. If I miss on a land here, I probably just discard the Inti as my guess, because at that point, next turn I'm just hoping to play one of my 4s. But if I hit a land, I guess at that point I discard the Burst Lightning. All right, yeah, so discard Burst Lightning. And drop an Inti. Yes. And then next turn I can cast Minsk or Urza. Yeah, if I had Minsk and Boo this turn, this game would probably be over. But, you know, it might still be good enough next turn. Well, we'll see. All right. Yes, I'll use its ability. Land. Inti. I mean, I'm probably playing Minsk and Boo, but there is a world where I play Urza next turn, I suppose. Okay. Sandy goes land. Draw. Play a dork, and I go Minsk and Boo. Attack for a bunch, perhaps? Oh. He's got Cobra. Yeah, I don't like that either. Cobra plus fetch land. Okay. I mean, I guess there also is a world where I cast Fiery Confluence this turn. We'll have to see what this is. I really hope it's not Pest Infestation or Thieving Skydiver. Those would both be pretty bad for me. Utopia Sprawl? Okay. I guess we're off the library plan. Oh man, I really needed to... I really just wanted to play a land at return. And having to use Converter to find them has been tough. Paradise Druid. Oh, okay. Well, this is actually going to work out just fine then. I'm going to attack with Inti. Discard Proving Grounds. It's going to trigger Inti and... currency converter. Okay, and then these go in the stack. And then now you can have a treasure out of this. Okay, things are all working out. Sandy played 3 mana dorks, so Fiery Confluence to deal 2 is going to kill all of them. I doubt he's going to block my Inti this turn. That would be kind of unlikely. Let's see. And then I guess I can also just deal 2 to Sandy. Sure, why not? I was hoping he'd play a Mox too, but I guess that's too much to ask. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely use the ability. Also, we'll see what I exile here. A land would be kind of nice here too. Just nice little free play. Oh, yeah. All right. Be kind of deranged to block here. I guess he could block with a 2-1 and a 1-2, but... if I have a bolt, I feel like that just kind of wrecks him. So, and if he did that, I would just trade Inti for those and probably just play Urza, or maybe play Minsk and Boo. I'm not sure. Okay, take it, land. Two 1 damage to each creature twice, and all right. Boom. And then pass the turn, and I'll convert some currency here into a 2/2. A Questing Beast? Oh, Sika's Chariot. Fiery Confluence also good against that one. And does he have a land? No land. All right, let's make a 2/2. Put a Thopter into the graveyard. Draw. Say Levy. So this can't pump Inti. Can play Urza. And not quite play Minsk and Boo. Let's see. I guess I do want to attack with Inti and discard Sword of the Meek. And see kind of what Sandy does. Because I don't think Minsk and Booing here. I might Minsk and Boo, but I would rather just Inti first and see what happens. I guess I could have like played Minsk and Boo, plussed it, and then Inti. But one of the things that's nice about this is if I hit something good to play, if I hit a land, I can play Urza and Minsk and Boo, which is kind of sick, with some blockers back too. Okay. Send with Inti. Also, if I ever put a 1/1 into play, then Sword of the Meek actually can come out of my graveyard like Garfield intended without the Thopter combo. Unholy Heat. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely casting that. Yeah, now because of the unholy heat, Sandy's a little more interested in blocking. Is there any way to get him with unholy heat and so there's artifacts and sorceries. Yeah, I can put instant or land in the graveyard, but I can't put both. So, alright, well I'm just gonna kill one of the cats and probably just play Minsk and Boo at that point. I don't really need to play Urza, I don't think. I was kind of hoping to get to play both, but that apparently was a little ambitious. I mean, I assume you're blocking if you crude. Alright. In it comes. Sure. Minsk and Boo. Minsk and Boo-hoo. Unholy Heat a cat token. Goes so much faster when Sandy's auto-passing. And pass the turn. I can make another rogue too to protect Minsk and Boo if I need to. Sandy's got to be so too far behind to come back too easily here. I mean, he could natural order here for Vaultborn. I don't actually think that would be enough to win the game, but it would be something. No, it was not enough. All right. Flood Pitch Drowner, Frantic Search, Embereth Shieldbreaker kills Mox or Isika's Chariot. I don't think I want that. I think I like how things are. All right, game 3 on the draw. Some bolts, some Gleemoxes, 2-mana counters. These are all cards I want to see against Sandy's looks like fairly fast green deck. But Sandy plays through a slow motion zone, so yeah, I'm running this. It's got Gleemox with 3 1-mana spells on the draw and 2 2-mana spells, including a talisman. So if I draw a land, I get to go turn 1 Ragavan Dash, or turn 1 Talisman plus Bolt Your Elf, or turn 1 Inti, and all of those sound really nice. So let's hope. Okay, turn 1 Flooded Strand, go after mulling. All right, land, please. All right, well, Ragavan, go. And hope Sandy doesn't kill either of my cards. If he plays a mana dork that's not Paradise Druid, I can bolt it and hit with Ragavan. That would be really nice. Not Paradise Druid, please. Keen-Eyed Curator. He plays a 2-mana 3/3 and I drew another spell. Alright. Now let's play a Currency Converter, I guess. Pass the turn. I don't think attacking... And of course, Lightning Bolt's the one I didn't draw. Oh, man. Okay. What you got, Sandy? Mox. Questing Beast, I'm sure. Or Sika's Chariot. Or... I mean, if I can get to 4 mana, Fiery Confluence can do something here. But... There's a Steam Vents. Alright. Actually... I'm just pretending. I just need to mana drain something to try to win this game, so I'm pretending like I was going to use Currency Converter here. And hopefully, if he doesn't play something I can mana drain, I probably just lose. I don't even think I can afford to bolt the token in response to him using Chariot, because Fiery Confluence, kill Moxjet, or sorry, kill Asika's Chariot, do 2 to each creature is going to be my plan here. I'm sure Sandy's just going to play nothing. Oh, okay. Chase the Mind Sculptor. Got to mana drain that. Okay, so we've got some outs here. Let's go. My Ragavan's going to die, but that's okay. I think what I'm going to do here is go Fiery Confluence, destroy target artifact, deal 2 damage to each creature. I could not kill the Isika's Chariot. I could just deal 3 to each creature. Is that crazy? That might not be, actually. I guess the Chariot doesn't do that much. I could also... Well, let's see. So I have 4, 7 mana. And I have 3 red thanks to this Talisman. So what I could do is go blow up Moxjet, deal 2 to each creature, and then Unholy Heat or Burst Lightning to kill the Keen-Eyed Curator. And that leaves Sandy with a Gemstone Mine and 2 lands. Yeah, that's basically like Burst Lightning the Moxjet, but I think that's actually worth it. So let's cast Talisman. Destroy target artifact, deals 2 damage to each creature. Land, and I have instant... Yeah, let's cast Burst Lightning on that. I think that's going to be more likely to... I think Unholy Heat is going to be more likely to be better. Okay, Fiery Confluence continues to be very good against Sandy. If he's got Land Questing Beast, I lose pretty much. Or at least it's pretty difficult for me. Oh, okay, nothing. Okay, so now Inti and use Converter. And that way I get just an additional look off Inti to maybe... Yeah, so now... I think I discard the land. Because that's going to get me to... Oh, and I hit a land, perfect. I don't have Unholy Heat up this turn, but I will next turn. And if Sandy can miss one more time, then I think we actually might mount a comeback here. I did not think it was possible, or I didn't think it was very likely at the very least. Mana draining a Jace was just perfect there. Okay, what you got? Mana Dork, Springheart, Nantuko. And no land, and I drew Remand? Okay. Brainstorm's going to be excellent here because it's going to set up Inti really nicely. So it's Brainstorm. See what I want to do this turn here, because I basically keep a bad card in hand and put a good card that I want to play this turn on top. Squeak, squeak, squeak. And once I do that, and I probably want to Unholy Heat the Springheart Nantuko is my guess. Getting rid of that seems like it would be pretty nice. All right, let's go, Sandy. Okay. This turn I can put... I want to Unholy Heat, so I'm going to do that. And which land do I want to play? Because I want to Unholy Heat, Remand, and I guess just use Converter is probably nice. So let's put Xander's Lounge, Thornspire Verge on top. Attack with Inti. And even though Unholy Heat on a 1/1, when he could have a Chariot out, or could, start crewing the Chariot, is obviously a bit overkill. Killing the Springheart Nantuko, I think, is going to be worth a good amount, because he every time he plays a land, he gets another creature, so it's just kind of stopping that from getting out of control. So it's close. But I also can Remand the next creature he plays, especially if he uses Gemstone Mine. That'd be nice. Let's attack with Inti. Discard Sword of the Meek. I can't imagine there's too much that he could do right now. But Classic Sandy doesn't F6 either. Alright, discard Sword of the Meek. And I would like to exile the sword because that turns into a 2/2. The other thing is I think there's a decent chance Sandy has Natural Order in hand. That would make total sense. So keeping remanding Natural Order is good, but keeping Springheart off the board just keeps him from playing it, because he doesn't have very many turns before he dies here, because Inti is about to become a 3/3. I can make a 2/2 off Converter. Like, it's a pretty fast clock. All right. Yes, I would like to use the ability. Back down to 3 card types. Exile the untapped land. This gets bigger. Yeah, Sandy is allowed to F6 here, but, you know. And land and Unholy Heat, Springheart, and Tuco. Pass with Remand and Currency Converter activation. My top card is Xander's Lounge. And end of turn, I'll make a thing with Currency Converter. All right, so he's got 2 cards in hand. He doesn't have a land in hand because he would have played land after Springheart. So he almost assuredly has to have Natural Order in hand. And I don't know what the other card could be. Draw. I kind of changed my mind about what I wanted to do there, but I think that's fine because I'm going to cycle Xander's Lounge because it'll trigger Inti as well. Let's see what I hit. Feywild Caretaker. Okay. I actually can play that if I draw a land or hit a land off of Inti. So I think... Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's just discard the Rabble Master. I think that's fine. The Rabble Master would have brought Sword of the Meek back, but then I wouldn't have Remand up either. Let's just discard it. Because if I hit a land off this, I can play... I can play the Feywild this turn, and that I'm willing to have Remand the shields down for a second here. Okay, fill up the Converter, exile, Suspicious Stowaway. Oh, okay, I'll just play that. That sounds good. So no Feywild, but now I have Remand up, and because I still have tap Converter to make a treasure if I need to. Oh, and it gets Sword of the Meek, right? Yeah. Let's get in there. I mean, this is just lethal now. Next turn, I get to go attack for 10 with the Currency Converter 2/2, and that actually will do the trick. We get a match? After all that? What a miracle. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to lose if I have with this Remand. I guess technically I'd be a point short. Oko, Thief of Crowns. Yeah, let's just Remand that. Even if I'm a point short, I feel like it's going to put him into a kind of unwinnable position. Because this is 8 plus 1 off Inti is 9. All right. Whew, we got there. All right. Time to battle the mackerel. I'm going to play first. I'm just going to keep turn on Ragavan again. I mean, what are you going to do, right? Land, Ragavan, and I even have a bolt for his blocker. And if I draw a land on turn 2, it makes things even easier. No. One day turn on Ragavan will do something. Baleful Strix. All right, land. Talisman. All right. Now I drew a green land, which is kind of nice because I could actually Minsk and Boo next turn. Let's see what he does here. Rafine. I'll kill the Baleful Strix. All right, land, please. All right, I guess I'll play Talisman into Stowaway. Turn 1 Prismatic Ending, turn 2 Strix, turn 3 Rafine. What is it like? Meanwhile, I'm here on 2 lands again. As usual. I did win my first round. I guess I can't complain too much. That Also not true. Let's see. What's he got? Reanimate Baleful Strix into Dark Confidant. Okay. I'm going to attack, I think, with just the Stowaway here. Draw. Okay, I'll discard Mountain. And then play land, play Minsk and Boo. And I could throw the Minsk at the Rafine or at the Dark Confidant. I kind of like doing that because I'm going to lose Minsk and Boo no matter what here, thanks to Rafine. And I have mana drain up now. And hopefully I can just drain something big. Because if I made Minsk and Boo a 4/4, you could just leave back Strix. Or it could attack with both, kill the Minsk and Boo, draw an extra card off Dark Confidant. I just don't think it would work that well. Okay. He's got so many cards in hand. I guess Rafine does draw a lot of cards. But discard Swamp. Okay. I mean, if I'm managing something big here, Night's Whisper, okay. I think Night's Whisper, I need to do a little better than that. It doesn't have to be this turn either, so let's just make a treasure. Let's draw. Oh, I like that a lot. All right, let's attack with the Stow. And I don't think I need to sack the Peatland yet, because I'm fine discarding this Volcanic if I need to. Draw. Well, I guess I'll discard Mountain instead. And play Volcanic. Sack the Mountain here. Pay the Troll Toll. All right, pass the turn. Felia? Okay, I think that's fine. I don't love Felia, but I still feel like I could do a little bit better. I guess he's gonna flicker Baleful Strix. Hold on, let's draw off this thing. Actually, let's sack the Nurturing Peatland to draw a card. Okay, yeah, I'll just let that happen. I mean, maybe I should have drained Felia. I just have so many bolts that kill it. I should have drawn before he attacked, actually. I should have looked for a bolt there. Though I'm fine not using the converter yet. Wishclaw Talisman, okay. Draw. Okay. Let's wait on the bolt here. So he draws one extra card, but I'm going to get to Suspicious Stowaway here. Oh, and there's an Urza. Yeah, let's just attack with the Stowaway and see what's up here. So I don't really want to mana drain pre-combat anyway. All right. I'm probably going to discard whatever I draw. It'd have to be pretty good not to be the case. It was not. Discard another land. Feed it to the converter. And Urza, I guess I'm going to take damage no matter how I do this. Hope Urza resolves. Okay, it does. And on max upkeep, I think I'm gonna bolt this Felia. Okay. And I still have mana drain up as needed. Okay. I kind of like how things are looking now. He's got Baleful Strix plus Celestial Colonnade, but I'm not that worried about that. Deep Cavern Bat. This is the part where I lose despite holding my drain very patiently, I guess. Yeah, I suppose so. Magic Online is really just not the fastest. Time Vault Key. Yeah. I even held my drain as best I could for that. Okay. I mean, I could have drained the Wish Claw, but I just did not feel like that was the way to do it. I guess I want Tar Fire and Shield Breaker. Take out the Nurturing Peatland again. I don't really like Mind Collapse against him, but it does kill Rafine, I suppose. Maybe I just don't want the Tar Fire. I don't want... He doesn't have that much stuff that I want to kill. All right. All right, I will play first. Yeah. Keep this. Mountain. Converter. Gleemox. Kind of heavy on bolts here. I played the mountain over to island because of the Mind Collapse. I might end up discarding the other one to currency converter, so I wanted to make sure I had the mountain in play. Okay, I guess no matter what, I'm not gonna discard an island here, so let's just leave mana up and see what Mac does. Really, I just need to hit a land. He's gonna play Time Vault. Okay. Let's discard the Mind Collapse. Okay, land. Let's play Lelia. You can't play too scared. If I lose to Vault Key here, then so be it. Brainstorm, but I can't play it because I don't have a land. Also, if I pass... All right, cool. If I pass with mana up, he can just skip his turn, so yeah. All right. First of all, you live by the Time Vault, you die by the Time Vault, so I might complain to Mac in our group chat, but obviously sometimes you just get Time Vaulted. Second of all, third time's the charm on the one-land Ragavan hand. All right, I'll keep... with a bolt even. Every time it's been a one-land Ragavan bolt, and hopefully it pays off at some point here. Also, one of these times I'll hit my second land drop on turn 2. Just, if I keep enough one-landers, that'll eventually happen, right? Hopefully this is Blood Tithe Harvester and not anything else. Daxter's is on like red-black. I don't really know exactly what the triumph's for, but like a red-black deck. Did I look at the wrong screenshots? Of course. Of course. All right, first of all, let's just pass the turn is what we'll do. I don't know. One land bolt Ragavan hands with a bunch of 2-drops are just fine to keep on the draw, but I guess Daxter's is more like... Oh, I opened the wrong one. Daxter's is just Jeskai mid. Sure, I still like that keep. See if this is something I can kill. Nope. No, it is not. I guess I'll Unholy Heat Narset, hit Force of Will, just to make it so it can't use it again. I also do have a Lightning Bolt in this deck. I keep not drawing it, but I just keep having one of my 2 damage bolts when Lightning Bolt would be really good. Though, to be fair, I have more 2 damage bolts than Lightning Bolt, so it's not too surprising. That's why my iteration didn't wheel. Unfortunate. Okay. Narset and iteration. If I draw a land here, packing it up. Okay, I guess I'll keep playing. Inti and can't imagine this is going to work, but the thing is, if Daxter then taps out to Firebolt Inti and I draw another land, I can go Rabblemaster, kill Narset. Well, pending the Force of Will, of course, but... Oust. Okay, land here for Rabblemaster would still be pretty nice. My top card's Inti. I guess I'll just pass the turn. Oust is so brutal there. I mean, if Daxter doesn't use their mana this turn, and then I get to remand something, and then play, because I can still draw a card on their turn with remand, and then play a land. Nope, they just didn't play anything. I'm just going to discard, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like it makes that much sense to play Inti into Firebolt Force of Will at this point in time. Discard a Mind Collapse, I suppose. Don't hate my matchup here, but yeah, 2 lands in play. There's 7 lands in play, you know. It's going to happen. I'm priced into remanding this, whatever it is. If it's good enough, Daxter can presumably force it through with Force of Will. Oh. Yeah, no shot. No shot this remand is going to resolve, I wouldn't imagine. Force pitching third path. Draw. Monarch. I mean, I guess I can try to win the game. It says Vigilance and Lifelink. I think I'm pretty close to a 0%er, but playing Inti. Aragorn hits me. Daxter just has a million cards in hand, including like an end of turn burn spell. Path. Well, okay. Interesting. Pathing when you have Firebolt in the yard is a choice. Depends how much mana you have to spend here. I mean, I guess the sick part is the Mind Collapse would have been really good here to kill Aragorn, but it didn't look like the thing I needed. Alright, let's play Urza. With Memory Lapse up. Let's see if this resolves. What is this? Subtlety? Okay. Memory Lapse the Subtlety. Into more? Alright. No, I don't think any of these cards are better than my main deck stuff, so let's battle. Alright, on the play here. I think I'm just going to mulligan this hand. This hand doesn't do anything. Alright, I'll keep this and put back, I think, Fiery Islet. I feel like with Suspicious Stowaway, I'm really going to do a decent job having enough gas. I like this hand more. I mean, Daxter is going to Firebolt my Stowaway, but if that didn't happen somehow, then Suspicious Stowaway can be very good, especially if they don't have a 2-drop. Which I know is not that likely in this day and age, but certainly possible. Turn 1 Xander's Lounge, turns 2 Stowaway, and then I can go Oliphant for a Volcanic or a Zeotor's Proving Ground, depending on how things look. Though, of course, with Remand, I can't really go on turn 3, cycle Oliphant, play a tap land, because I want to keep Remand up. So probably just getting Volcanic is my guess. Daxter's mold to 5. Okay. We got a shot. Let's see. Misty for Raugrin. That's not bad. Oh, Inti. Oh, definitely want to get Stowaway going, because then I can Inti. Inti combines with both Oliphant and Stowaway pretty nicely. Inti's got a lot of combos in this deck. Currency Converter, Suspicious Stowaway, Oliphant. Certainly more than average. I guess Frantic Search would have been another one, but I don't think I'm that interested in playing that. The unfortunate part is if they kill the Stowaway and then I don't draw a land, I kind of have to burn the Inti Oliphant combo because I want to cycle Oliphant then play Inti. But if I draw a land, then we're talking. Oh, no plays? Okay, hold on. How do I do this? I really want to kill the Jace, but it's so tempting. How greedy is it to go Inti attack with that? Alternately, I could just flip this by waiting. No, I don't really want to do that. Let's just get greedy here. That's fine. A Jace loot here is not going to be like amazing. Oh, got subtletied? Sure. That is fine. Yeah, I'll put it on top. Attack. Draw. Discard the Oliphant. Play island and pass. I mean, getting subtletied on a turn where Inti wasn't even going to do that much. I mean, it could have done something good. Who knows? And then, yeah, it gives an extra Jace loot, but that's not a disaster at all because Jace is not flipping here. I guess it would be a disaster if Daxters went like Thought Scour flip Jace, but otherwise it wouldn't. Okay, discard Bonehorde Dracosaur, go. Huh. Well, now my thing doesn't discard. It just flipped, so I'm just going to attack with it. And see what I draw, because I'm not inting this turn, I don't think. I just want to draw a land now. Land would be nice. All right. Inti or Unholy Heat or Remand. I've got a lot of options. Let's cast Inti. See what Daxter's does. No more lies. Okay, and then I'll Unholy Heat the Jace. Yeah, I don't really care about Inti being countered. And with a Feywild in hand, I don't care that much about my werewolf flipping back. Because now it's going to flip because I played 2 spells. But next turn, if I can just hit land number 5 and play Caretaker, then the fact that I had a discard of this isn't a big deal. Talisman? Okay. That prevents me from flipping, at least, but... All right. Well, a land would be nice. I would discard Minsk and Boo if I drew a land here. I guess at worst case I draw a spell. An ineffective spell. Let's just discard Minsk and Boo and pass the turn. Flip my Feywild, or not Feywild, Stowaway. I can remand the next play or bolt it depending on what it is, and pretty good chance I get to play Feywild Caretaker next turn, I would say. Yeah, Suspicious Stowaway, doing some work. I think I'm going to win this game. If I can win game 3, got a respectable 2-1, I'd be very happy with that. Narset. Okay. That's fine with me. Because I can just attack Narset with this for 2 and bolt it. So if Daxter's doesn't use, so it should use Narset, I think. Okay, well, I'm happy with this because now I go bolt Narset. And now I'm just hoping to draw a land. Oh my god. I drew a Thopter Foundry. Attack Narset. Do I play Thopter Foundry? I kind of think I don't. Yeah, no, I should play it. I'm not going to have to discard to that all that likely anyway. because my werewolf isn't flipping back this turn. And having the Thopter Foundry in play seems fine for if I draw sword. Remand at the ready. Now it is my opponent getting stuck on lands. Okay, they got land 4 here. Remanding this, probably? But I guess we'll see what it is. Treasure Cruise. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty nice one to remand, in fact. Mind Collapse? Okay. Oh, I drew the land, finally. We were waiting for that one. All right, let's hit with the werewolf, draw a card, and then have Treasure Cruise plus 1 unknown. Land. Actually, I don't need to play Gleemox because it'll flip my my thing, and clearly they don't have days in hand. I guess I'll get a mountain here. And I already played a land. All right, pass the turn. Make my 1/1. I mean, this game's got to be over. I don't really see how they're going to come back here. Like a Headliner Scarlet? Take the initiative? Yeah, that's not going to do it. Especially since I'm going to Mind Collapse on my turn. I'm going to hit for 6. I'm going to take the initiative back, put 2 +1/+1 counters on the Fairy Dragon. They do get to go get a land. Probably Mountain here. Maybe Plains, actually. No, their mana's perfect at this point. So it just could be whatever. Mountain, pass the turn. Hit for 6. And now I have Thopter Foundry up to make additional blockers if I really need to. All right, let's go to the Forge. Let's go. Forge onto the Fairy Dragon. Draw a card. There's all my land. I guess I'll just cast Mind Collapse. And once again, not play Gleemox as to not flip the werewolf. Because now it's lethal. Oh, they have Force and Negation pitching Treasure Cruise. Okay. No, now I'll actually play the Gleemox because maybe I'll want 2 blockers. Because Gleemox, I can sack it to the... Or I guess it'd be 3 blockers. So the Suspicious Stowaways flip back. That doesn't really matter. Daxter gets to look at a card with Scarlet or exile a card with Scarlet, then draw a card. And pretty difficult to imagine what would get you back into this at this point in time, but Cube is powerful. They exiled Flash and they drew Atroxa. I don't even think that would do it. They're effectively at 2 here, facing down a lot of stuff. I don't even think taking the initiative here would even do anything. I mean, I'm going to prevent them from doing so because I think there's just no reason to give them the initiative, but I mean, balance, I guess. They would take the initiative, then balance. All right. Flood Pit's Drowner, Tarbreaker, Embereth Shieldbreaker, Tarbreaker, Tarfire. I don't think so. I think we're good here. Or maybe on the draw, actually, take up Peatland, put in Flood Pit's Drowner. Or not. Magic Online. Spectacular. Okay. This is a pretty solid one. The Brainstorm into Oliphant is going to be nice. And I think I'm going to lead on Thundering Falls. I hope Daxter doesn't have a super fast hand, but they didn't really look like too fast of a deck. Oh. Yeah, let's just play turn 1 Converter. We got some moves we can make here. Because now, if this thing doesn't get blown up or whatever, I can Brainstorm plus cycle Oliphant for a Mondo combo. That is pretty nice. All right. I do have to play Fiery Islet as my second land, which I'm not in love with. But I can go get Volcanic off the Oliphant. Because this also keeps up Drain, which is really nice. Yeah, let's just go Brainstorm. If they counter it, they counter it. Let's put back Zeator's Proving Ground. I kind of think I put back Thopter Foundry, or actually, I put back Xander's Lounge over Proving Ground. I think Thopter Foundry. And then I'm going to cycle this. Make a 2/2 and get a Volcanic Island. I like that. And I think here I'm going to play... Oh, I'm supposed to make my 2/2. All right. Play Proving Ground. So I can keep up, get Minsk and Boo up next turn. I hope I don't get punished too badly for that. No plays. Are you just on turbo no plays over there? Drain into Minsk and Boo could be pretty nice here. They do have Subtlety and Force of Negation. Those are both can counter Minsk and Boo. Okay, well, I'm going to drain whatever this is. Pyrogoyf, yeah. Mana drain. Okay, I didn't get overly punished. It would have been max punishment with the currency converter if I didn't get a chance to, if I wanted to use it this turn. But since I only had one thing I could do with it anyway. Oh, and I drew Remand. Okay. So let's go land. Minsk and Boo. And they have Force, Subtlety, so they have Brain Surge. I'm just gonna remand the Force of Will here. If they have another blue card, they can pitch it. They did not. They did not. And then I can even draw a card with Currency Converter. And discard Xander's Lounge at this point. And all right, well, now this is classic Minsk and Boo territory. They're behind on board. They need to kill Minsk and Boo to not really lose badly, but if they do that, then Boo plus the Rogue token plus Rabble Master is just going to put them in such a bind. I guess Oust and Firebolt, and then the Planeswalker beats them? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, and I drew Memory Lapse, so let's put 3 counters on this, see if they have another removal spell. I'm going to play Urza, because I'll have Memory Lapse up even after Urza here. Okay, they didn't counter me. I mean, they just really couldn't have had Subtlety blue card. They couldn't really have a blue card at all. All right, I'll bin the Thopter Foundry. I don't think I need that right here. And this should just be game, because now I have Memory Lapse up. All right, that's kind of how I was hoping this deck would play out. I'm glad we eventually got there. And now they're once again just behind so much stuff. I don't even think I really need the Memory Lapse unless they had like a balance or something. Portable Hole. Okay. Killing the Boo token every turn, not really going to win you the game. Make a treasure here. Draw. I mean, this is just lethal, so. Lethal with Memory Lapse and Rabble Master. And there we go. The 2-1. You love to see it. Yeah, this deck was totally solid. It had a Minsk and Boo and Urza, the Thopter Sword combo, which I never assembled. But really just like, well, I'm not going to talk about Ragavan because he never did anything besides make me keep hands that didn't work out. But Burst Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Unholy Heat, Memory Lapse, Remand, Stowaway, Drain, Inti. Just this combination of good 1 and 2 mana cards, plus awesome mana. Steam Vents, Fiery Islet, Volcanic. Like just really good blue-red lands, plus some tap lands as well. Yeah, this deck was solid. It wasn't the best deck ever, but opening Gleemox really did help, and this deck can pull that a nice 2-1, only getting a luck sacked out by Mackin as a Time Vault. So we will take it, and got a close draft here, so I hope my team can close it out. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me as I drafted a nice blue-red tempo deck. I love when I can do that. And we veered a few ways, but ended up in blue-red tempo. Was a fun deck to play. Got a good record. Can't ask for more than that. So that'll do it for today, and I will see you next time. thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.